Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new episode. Something massive is unfolding and the world needs to know. Russia's scientific community has officially sounded the alarm. mRNA vaccines may be the hidden hand behind the global surge in cancer cases. When the COVID-19 pandemic first broke out, nearly everyone was pushed onto the same path. Mass injections of so-called mRNA vaccines. At that time, mainstream media and governments repeatedly told us, this is safe, this is science, this is the only solution to stop the pandemic. But now, 4 years later, more and more data is beginning to surface. A new review study, led by Russian scientists Angelina Zalivistova and Professor Oleg Matiev of Ural State Medical University, has completely shattered the myth of safety. By analyzing 4 years of global data, government registries, and published studies, they reached a chilling conclusion. There is a direct connection between mRNA vaccines and the alarming rise in cancer cases worldwide, especially in the US CDC database and the VAERS reporting system. The numbers are shocking. Between late 2020 and August 2022 alone, there were 2,579 cancer-related adverse events reported among vaccinated individuals. And even more terrifying, the researchers noted that for some cancers, particularly ovarian cancer, the risk may have increased by as much as 1,400-fold after vaccination. Not 1.4 times, 1,400 times. Can you imagine such an astronomical figure? It's almost beyond comprehension. And this research doesn't stop at statistics, it also reveals a possible mechanism. Scientists suggest that mRNA vaccines drive our cells to constantly produce synthetic spike proteins. These spike proteins may interfere with the body's natural DNA repair systems. For example, the well-known BRCA1 and P53 tumor suppressor genes act as the body's built-in firewall, repairing damaged DNA and stopping cancerous growth. But under the prolonged influence of vaccine-driven spike proteins, these systems may be disrupted, dramatically increasing the risk of cancer. And that's not all. The study also warns that mRNA vaccines may trigger a broader health crisis. Myocarditis, autoimmune diseases, blood clots, and coagulation disorders. All of these have already been reported again and again in recent years. What's even more concerning is that Russia's findings are not isolated. Not long ago, the McCullough Foundation in the US also proposed what they call the hybrid harms hypothesis. They argue that repeated COVID infections, combined with ongoing mRNA booster shots, act like a ticking time bomb, driving chronic illness, sudden deaths, and excess mortality across the globe. And global data seems to confirm this fear. Take Germany, the UK, and much of Western Europe, regions with some of the highest vaccination rates. In the later stages of the pandemic, excess death rates remained abnormally high, even though the COVID virus itself had become far less lethal. In other words, the virus may no longer be the sole killer. Humanity could be facing another man-made health crisis. The irony is chilling as more data emerges, as more experts raise alarms. The response from mainstream media and governments has been silence, denial, and even cover-ups. This forces us to ask, is this a tragic failure of science, or a carefully orchestrated medical and political scandal? If these studies are correct, then humanity did not just live through a viral pandemic. We were pushed into an unprecedented genetic experiment. Billions of people unknowingly became part of this trial. And the ultimate cost may be cancer, chronic disease, immune system collapse, and even premature death. Friends, what I've shared today may leave you shocked, even angry. But these voices are breaking through censorship and are being heard by more and more people. Whether you are vaccinated or not, wherever you are, we must stay alert and keep questioning. Because the truth will always be more important than lies. If you agree with today's content, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with others, and help more people learn about what has been hidden from them. This concerns not just our health, but the future of humanity. We cannot remain silent any longer. Thank you for watching and see you next time.